Apologies, YouTube kicked us off, frustratingly. I've noticed it just as I was moving forward, so we haven't lost anything. But yeah, frustratingly, YouTube has kicked us off. It's happened before. There's not much we can do about it, unfortunately. We do lose out in terms of viewers and things because of it. It's annoying as hell. But thank you to anyone that's joined back. It's not the first time I've had it happen. It's not the last. It's one of those annoying things YouTube does. I've tried to find other ways around this and still can't find a way of fixing it. As far as I'm aware, it's not from my side. My PS5 still says we're streaming when the YouTube kicks us off, as I have to stop the stream manually on the PS5. So it is a YouTube issue. I don't know what causes it. I don't know what does it. We can stream. We've streamed for like 5 hours before and had no issues, and then we streamed for 2.5 hours and have issues where we've had streams cut out several times. It's a frustrating thing that loses us in the algorithm. Unfortunately, it does affect the channel massively when this happens. Thanks for the like, brother. That was much appreciated. If it crossed over. Apologies again. There's nothing I can do. It's one of those frustrating things that I just can't get round. I'll just double check sound. We're good. But yeah, it's one of those frustrating things. But we are back. And as I say,
you've been up there a while, Enkidu. Do you ever tire?
What we'll do, we're going to go and do this mission here. We're going to hand in the book. Yeah, all I can do is apologise, I'm afraid. My message about the doctors is gone, hasn't it, as well? Let's just put that back up. And my issue is I don't want someone to pop in the stream and wonder why we've paused the stream. That's my thinking. E-Player, hello again. Yeah, YouTube kicked us off. Annoyingly, it happens. So I had to refill in all the YouTube stuff. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, it was. But yeah, it's one of those things that happens occasionally. There's not much we can do about it, unfortunately.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Okay, I don't. There's a fishing village to our left here. Let's quickly go and check over there, just in case there's anything there. And then the mission we're going to do is just across, and then we're going to hand in the book. The fact it was warning us to hand in the book as quickly as possible. Yeah, it happens before. We've had it before where in a 3.5 hour stream, the stream's crashed like 4 times. But the PS5 says I'm still streaming. That's the weird thing. The PS5 says we're still streaming, and yet YouTube kicks us off. So it is one of those unfortunate things that I can't really do much about. We'll loot the chest. Oh, they're not happy because we're stealing from them. I think it was the chest that they weren't happy about. There's nothing else here. Right, let's focus on what the mission. Let's go and do the mission. I just wanted to see what was in the fishing village. But yeah, massive apologies for the stream being kicked off from YouTube side. Yeah, all I can do is apologise. Thank you to everyone who's come back across. Much appreciated. I know it's a pain. I'm hoping on Friday's big stream we're doing for Spider-Man 2 we don't have the same issue. We go investigate the ambush site. So are these all bad guys? They are. Okay, we need to kill these guys then.
Hey, you! Stop!
I haven't actually read what the mission entails. We've just done it because it's here. And we've got to investigate the ambush site. So what are we investigating? It's this here. I'm guessing someone was ambushed.
Signs of a struggle. There was violence here. Though probably not deadly violence.
Okay, there's something else we still need to look at here. Can we see another red marker anywhere? To be fair, I can't. Can't see anything else red. How does it tell us how far around the ambush site is? No, it doesn't, does it? Anything over this way? Basically looking for something that shines red to say there's something to look at. We saw the one by the cart there. Oh, there it is.
These marks on the ground suggest someone was dragged away. A kidnapping, perhaps. Most likely the delegate was taken somewhere nearby.
Right, we're going to
I
rescue...
must find him before it is too late.
We're rescuing the delegate from the camp we've just been and done, I think. Potentially that's where the delegate is, I think, in the camp we've just cleared. There's always that possibility, though, that we would have to go backwards for a mission. But supposedly, the delegate is this way, and I think we've cleared this camp recently. Yeah, it's here.
Show me the path ahead.
There's a key there. Where is he? There he is. We need the key as well. So on that guy there, he's roaming.
My target.
This was the camp we just cleared for the gear
Here
chest
is
as
the
well.
spot.
And did the 10 minutes of combat. So we need to do this all again. Although there's more enemies this time than there was previously. So the guy with the key is the big guy there. He goes backwards and forwards in that one area. So what we need to do is take out the small guy from the bushes here. Once the big guy moves, we'll take out the small guy from the bush. And then when the big guy next comes round, we'll deal with him as well. I think also, there's two people. I don't really want to be in here with two people. Didn't think about that guy who's looking around here. So obviously anyone we take out, we want to be not seen doing it by anyone else. That was the wrong button, to be fair.
Hold on. No. Wait, this.
I did just kill someone.
There you are. There you are.
Normally I'd hide in the shadows and do this quietly, but actually I'm just going for it now. There's the prisoner. Where's the key guy? Did we kill him? No, he's there. We will kill him now. So we need to get behind this guy, because he's got the key. And you can only damage this guy from behind. Come on. Over his back. Couple more shots. There we go, he's down. Take the key. Job done. I did wonder why this cage needed a key, and obviously we couldn't do this previously. When we were here, we hadn't actually did the mission, the first part. So the first part of the mission we couldn't do, we hadn't done, so this obviously didn't show up as a proper camp. So when we cleared it previously, where am I taking him? This should be out of the camp, surely. Yeah.
The danger has passed.
So yeah, when we was doing exploring the camping in the 10-minute fighting one,
They were keeping you alive.
because we went on the first part of the quest, it
Seems
wasn't
the
a full
perfume
camp. Now it
trade
is, at
they
least.
killed was not the mastermind behind all this. Instead, they intended to bring me to the person he reported to. Though for what reason, I do not yet know.
Whatever the reason, that meeting would have ended badly for you.
Which is why I'm grateful for your intervention. Belated though it was, now I must go. But I
What do you mean belated? We got there when we did it. There we go, contract done. We've got more resources now. There is more contracts showing up. There we go, resources. Components is the one we need 300 of to upgrade our tools. Skill points are my concern, because we only have 2 and we need 6 in total. Components now, we need 300, we've only got 160. We're getting a talisman. What did we get? This talisman evokes an eldritch creature whose history is chronicled by... okay. I'll put it on and have a look. It's weird. And obviously we've got the 2 skill points, but we need 3 and 5. Not too sure how we're going to do this. So, we're going to fast travel back now from where we are here. Mainly because it kept saying to us the book is too important to run around with. So I want to see what happens when we hand this in. Obviously, this was a hidden book. We knew nothing about it or its whereabouts. We didn't know there was even a hidden book here. It just so happened I saw ruins, and me being me thought, well, let's investigate the ruins. And made us really go and do it. I can't help myself, but when there's a ruin around, you've got to go and have a look. So, House of Wisdom once again, hand this book in. I'm hoping this is the last one. And then that's something else achieved. But obviously, we thought we had them all previously, and it turned out we hadn't. So there's always a chance this isn't going to be the last one, but we shall see. I'm curious to... It must be an Easter egg. There must be a film or a book, or not a book, but a film or a TV series where a book hurts you by reading it. It kind of is familiar, but I don't know which one it is. There is something that's familiar to me, but I just don't know. Let's see what he says. May get some answers this way.
Do you have something for me?
We do.
This
Trophy achieved, Scholar.
Does it interest you?
So that is all the books now done.
Do you know what that is? It has many names. I know it as Kitab al-Azim. The Book of the Dead. It is death.
I've heard
to
of that,
all who
but I don't know
read it,
why.
if you believe the stories. I myself do not. But it will remain on my shelves where it can do no harm. Just in case.
So, the Book of the Dead is done. Case closed, Bookworm. That is all done. We got another talisman, a monstrous talisman this time. Anything else? Skill points? No? Okay. No skill points. I'm not too sure how we're going to earn skill points now, because it doesn't tell us how we earn them. It just... Certain things have given us skill points. I wonder if the side missions are the only way now of getting skill points. As now there is no investigations left open by contracts. 2 skill points. Assassinate the Slayer official gives 2 skill points. So that is it. That's how we get skill points now, is missions. Side missions. But before doing those, obviously my focus has got to be on trying to get the wilderness completed. I think that does have to be our focus more than anything else. Mainly because that's a big thing that we still need to do. So let's fast forward to here. Once we've got the wilderness fully cleared, we'll then head to the bureau and get the all the missions popped up so we can earn these 6 skill points. The way today is going, I've got a feeling we will be doing this again tomorrow. Right, there's an historical site here. We need to do that first then, since it's here. That leaves us 3 after that to do. Is anything showing up here? In terms of anywhere we've not really been, or... What's that way? There's a small town over there. Oh, there's a gold marker here. So here's one of our missing gear chests. What's that there? So we're flying this way. Oh, we have been there. That's the caravanserai we've been to previously. There's a musician there that might be worth grabbing, though. I just wonder if there's anything here. Have we been here before? I don't think we've been here. The Badger Sands we may have done. I'm not sure if we've been there, though. Might have to go there and have a look and see what that is. But yeah, so while we're here... I'll just put a marker, but I didn't want to there. We've got a historical point. We've got a gear chest to do here. As I say, you know, we've still got to clear the wilderness, and that's another trophy done. So the amount of trophies we've got so far is really good, but we're still missing a few. The big one, the ones I've been worried about with the fighting for 10 minutes are done. The only other one that's an issue is the scaffolding. Killing civilians with scaffolding, we've already been told off for once today. Try and avoid that next time. But 20 in total, and I'd say we've done probably 5 or 6, which doesn't seem that many, which is a concern. The Umayyad and Abbasid periods correspond with important advances in agriculture across the Caliphal territories. They were facilitated by the size of the empire and the taxation system which favoured irrigated lands. Even though this period has sometimes been called an agricultural revolution, most of the form of an expansion, intensification and spread of existing techniques. Pre-existing infrastructure such as Roman or Persian aqueducts, canals and reservoirs were expanded and brought to previously arid lands. The use of agricultural devices such as water mills, animal-powered water lifts, and water screws, known across the Mediterranean, but sparsely used until then, became widespread. Crops common in the eastern parts of the empire, such as sugarcane or bananas, were adapted to new environments from Egypt to Iberia and North Africa. The results were higher yields, larger and plenty of citrus fruits. Bear with me, with someone at the door. Bear with me a second. Sorry about that. That wasn't my phone call or anything that I've been waiting for. That was the air ambulance in the UK raising funds. I didn't mute my phone, so I'm not sure if I had or not. Yeah, in the UK we get the air ambulance raising funds. They knock door to door. And obviously, not going to happen for me. So I'm just trying to make sure it sounds alright. While it's doing that, I'm watching an advert to see if this sounds okay. Where are we? And plenty of citrus fruit. These developments went together with a consolidation of land ownership within the hands of the elite. Large-scale irrigation works were lucrative but costly, could only be paid for by already wealthy landowners. The Abbasid period is therefore characterized. I don't know. Therefore characterized by expansion of huge estates to the detriment of smaller farmers, leading to a widespread discontent. So, I was because obviously whenever I pause the stream I get concerned the sound's not working, but it is. Okay, so that's that done. We've got a gear chest to go and grab while we're here. Ignore the third marker, I need to get rid of that in a second. This gear chest we need to find a way in. Why is there a note? Lost key. I lost the key near this waterman. It must be recovered. Please keep a lookout. Should you find it, return it to me at once. And whatever you do, do not speak a word of it to Ali. He entrusted me with this key, and if he finds out I've lost it, it will come down with a wrath of 1,000 lines. So there's a lost key somewhere here. Lost it near the watermill.
Go, Enkidu.
Where's the watermill? The watermill's there. Okay. I want to find the lost key because I've seen it. I've just seen it. Enkidu spotted it. The lost key is there. We're going to grab the key. I've got a feeling we need that to get inside the gear chest. It's normally the case. It's underwater. There we go. Take key. There's also money in here as well. Is that everything? Okay, we've got to return this key to someone. I wonder if this is the doorway to get the gear chest. Or we've got to find someone who's lost the key. So run round and see if we can see a doorway. Can't see a door. Ah, it's there, that's why. So the key I don't think is for the gear chest. But why would I carry that? I can carry an anvil as well. Place it down. That's interesting. There's a piece of hay there we can carry. And an anvil. It's the first time we've seen things like that we can carry. I give praise to God, though through his will, Ali has returned to us. It is a sign, the mark of a new beginning, and God is behind us. Word will spread of our resurgence, a band will swell, and as it does, it will consume the rot that is so deeply woven into the fabric of the city. A free world awaits. Gear chest though, which is what we're after. Another chest there as well for resources. There we go. That's the gear chest for the wilderness done. The anvil's a bit of a concern, just because it seems a bit weird we can do it. I'm trying to find the person who's lost the key. I kind of want to hand that key in, mainly because you just don't know what we're going to get for doing so. But I can't see anyone to speak to. So anyone that's showing up that could be interesting to speak to. Because I would assume the person who lost the key may have rewards. And again, it's these little snippets that you kind of don't always see in other games that Ubisoft do really well, and Assassin's Creed are really good at adding. Which makes me wonder, you know, this person put a note there, they want the key returned, we have the key. Can we actually return it? Although there isn't many people here, is there? There's a lady there. Can't actually see... Ah, what's the blue person up there? Blue normally means there's something to that. I wonder if this is the person who needs the key back. Can't talk to him. Isn't that the rebel leader? Yeah, I can't talk to him, so I thought I'd try. What I want to do, I'm just going to pass time and see if that does anything. Because sometimes when you can't talk to someone, passing time resets it. He looks like a fisherman, doesn't he? We do need to pass time 5 times in total as well for a trophy. Yeah, he still won't talk to me. So I don't know who this key we need to hand into. I was hoping we'd find the person to give it to, but that marker we don't need. We've still got a Tower of Baghdad missing as well. We haven't seen that. That normally comes up. It's quite an easy thing to find, I would have said. Normally, anyway. Is there anyone else to speak to? It's daytime, so I'm hoping there'll be more people around, essentially. But they're not showing up as anything, so it's making me think none of these people. No, doesn't seem to be anyone else here. The blue guy won't talk to me. He looks like one of the rebel people. But yeah, I can't see who we're going to give the key back to. It may just be a little Easter egg, to be fair, but we found the key. That's why I thought we might be able to talk to someone. And do not speak to Ali. Ali must be the rebel leader, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if this is part of a Tower of Baghdad. But you would have thought you would have seen it by now. So, what are we still going to have to do? We've still got 1 gear chest to find, 1 Enigma, 3 historical sites, and 1 Tower of Baghdad. Oh, it just makes it look like it's a Tower of Baghdad, to be fair. Enkidu is not showing everything up, but we've also noticed Enkidu doesn't show everything up. So we need to look for something that's interesting to again head towards. My thinking on the map is we've been to there. Have we been to there? I don't think we've been there, have we? I think we head to this place here. I think that could be something interesting there. What I'm going to do, we are going to use the camel once we get across the water here. I don't know if the camel can swim, so we'll get across the water, call the camel, and start heading that way. Although we'll head across the bridge actually. That looks like a small town, so there could be something there. What do we got? We've got an hour left of the stream. I think we'll be doing this tomorrow. Just because we haven't got enough done, I don't think. If it was only going to be half a stream tomorrow, I would probably leave it, potentially, and do it off stream, but I do like doing them on stream if possible. Person looks like they want to talk.
Show me everything.
There's something here. Let's go and have a look over here first. There's some sort of buildings and camp and village. They're all farming by the looks of it. Don't quite know what they're farming though. Maize potentially. See if anything shows up nearby. I'd say we could go and get the maps for the wilderness from the cartographer, but it takes fun out of exploring, doesn't it? I don't think I need to eat, do I? No. There is a gold chest somewhere out there. Not many components. Doesn't look like there's anything else here then. It's worth a look, you never know. Anything up there? No. Just because it was a house, I just wondered if there's anything here. or house building kind of place. Right, head to my marker. I think that should be a first thing we should be going for, because that looks like on the map that looks like a town we've not been to. That's the caravanserai there where we've been before, so we don't have to worry about that one. This bit on the map I don't think we've been to. And on the map it looks like there's a small town, or there's something there at the very least. So that's where we're heading to see what's there. We haven't got a massive amount to do. This is final little bits. And we've already found some things I found in the weirdest places. So what's that to our right there? So there's also something to our right here.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
We're heading over there because there is a town we've not been to. I don't think there's anything there. I think that's just... We'll head down first. There's also a bit by the river. I just hit something. So that's the flamingos by the river. But yeah, this town we've not been to. It's not marked up as a name on the map, but I guarantee in a second we're going to get a name come up. There we go, abandoned village. And the Tale of Baghdad is here. This is why we go to these random places on the map.
What see you, my
So the Tale of Baghdad is here. Is there anything else though? There's a chest there, but it's not a gear chest. Annoyingly. But that's the final Tale of Baghdad we need. I'm amazed there's not a historical point here to talk about why it's abandoned or something, or how many villages end up being abandoned. We'll go and do the Town of Baghdad in a second. I just want a quick run around just to see if we get anything pop up in terms of historical marker.
Guide me,
Oh, don't think we've fought an animal before. Obviously we've been attacked by a few. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here then. I was hoping there'd be an historical marker or something. Tale of Baghdad seems to be the only thing that's here. But that is the final Tale of Baghdad as well. So let's head to the Tale of Baghdad then.
Protect me from this most evil of creations.
See what we need to do for this one. They're normally quite short, to be fair.
What troubles you?
My friends, my neighbors, all dead, slain by an evil spirit.
Evil spirit?
I saw her. A most deadly creature.
You saw her? Are you certain?
Yes, I am certain.
With your true eye or your mind's eye? The latter cannot always be trusted.
طبعا. No matter the eye, what else could it be? To take so many lives so quickly?
It will not be the first demon I have met. Nor will it be the last.
She claims the spirit has killed everyone. And we need to find out where and why. Okay, what are we looking for? Clues, potentially? I don't really know what we're looking for here. There's something here though, what's this?
Chinese markings.
And there's something in here as well.
Its burning touch gnaws at my skin. Is
Is
this
it?
the breath of the Si'ala?
Screen's gone all funny.
The crystals within this jar. My guess, salamoniac. Or something
Ah,
like it.
ammonia.
I should not linger. The poisoned vapor from the crystals has grown weak, but could still prove deadly.
Yeah, it's ammonia. It's making us throw up the ammonia. There's also something up there to look at. Come on. It needs to wear off.
Flesh blistered. Almost melted in places. A most unnatural death.
Okay, do we have enough to solve this? No, there's something else down there as well.
The emblem of the Khalifa's palace.
So we've got ammonia so far. The Khalifa's palace is involved somehow. What's this?
Something heavy was dragged along here.
What was dragged along?
Merchants stopped here, watered their animals at the river.
Okay, I wonder if we follow the tracks the wrong way
Something
around.
was offloaded. The tracks suggest it was the villagers' doing. Was the wagon's owner even aware?
It's definitely an interesting one. It's not one we've had before. Anything? I don't think we've had anything similar to this one previously. Okay, what else do we need to...
Men with wagons came from that direction.
Okay. So I think we've looked around there. We've got to follow...
I must share my findings with the survivor.
Okay, so that's everything. We've discovered everything there is to discover. We know there's ammonia involved. For whatever reason. We know that the Khalifa's men are involved.
I am glad the Sa'ala did not get you. Was it a hard fight?
We didn't find anyone.
Not at all. Which is usually the case when the opponent does not exist.
Of course she exists.
There is no demon. Not here. It was the desperation of your friends that led to this tragedy.
What? Are you sure?
Chinese merchants passed through, pausing to water their animals, correct? At this point, your friends decided to steal a chest of jars, not knowing they held a harmful vapor. Most likely something the Khalifa's alchemists requested for their studies.
There we go.
When your friends opened the jars, the poison killed them within a few heartbeats. I know that look. Shame. Guilt.
The jars. It was my idea to steal them. I thought they might hold
I
something.
do love his name, my bad.
I am sorry. Truly, I am. But now you must live with the consequences of your actions.
What
His
have I
plan
done?
got everyone of the village killed.
I have caused the deaths of so many.
So that should be the Town of Baghdad done. Yep, Curse of Sealer, that is the Town of Baghdad finished. That is then cleared now.
Ever live with this terrible
We've got a skill point there as well. So that's 3 of the 8 needed. Does mean we can actually do the skill now over here, which is emergency aim. I'm going to hold off, I'm not too worried about it. We know we need 5 more still. Okay, anywhere on the map. There was this place here that seemed to be interesting. We need to have a look at that, as it holds some interest. I'm guessing there's nothing else here. We know that Enkidu, though, doesn't always show up what's nearby, which I'm surprised by. I thought it would. Yeah, Enkidu doesn't seem to show up everything. But there's definitely something over there we haven't seen before. Whether it's ruins or what, I'm not sure. We'll get closer and have a look. But yeah, so what do we got left to do in the wilderness? We've got 1 gear chest, 1 enigma, 3 historical sites to find, and that's it. I haven't actually looked around to see if we actually know of these. Badaya Sands we've been to before. What is that though? I didn't see anything yet. Abandoned Caravanserai. So the Caravanserai where Basim did his first ever assassination. This is an abandoned one. So similar to the one we saw quite early on in the game. It's also a red area full of bad guys. There's a gear chest in there, I'm pretty sure of as well. I'm happy to fight.
You, hold on. Damn you!
If I block correctly, that would help. Right, it's them 3 down. So this is an abandoned caravanserai. I think there's a gear chest inside the door as well. Door's barred, so we need to find a way in. So there's a couple of jars that you can use, I can see around. There's also a step here that we can move. So that's going to be needed for something. I'm guessing we need that for that rope. Is my guess. Yeah, if we do that. I've got a feeling we're getting onto that rope and up there. Nice. I think we're going to do what we did last time, where you put the jar on the top, then move it. We did that previously, didn't we, for another one of these doors. Yeah, I think that's the final gear chest in there that we need. Right, come on. I need you to get up. Not do that. Okay, back up a little bit. Remember, we need to try and get this on there where it doesn't fall off when we move it. It's quite close to the edge, isn't it? No, we dropped it. That wasn't what I intended to do. It's a little bit too near the edge there. Don't do that. I'm trying to ever so slightly put it on there. I don't want it falling off. That might fall off still. I don't know. Oh, you can't go to the side. Okay. It's not actually moving with it. So I can only go left or right. Well, what's the reason behind that then? Okay, let's have a look up. We've got to see what else we've got to do here to get this open. I'm guessing that door's barred as well. There's a swing round point there. Ah, there we go. We just need to blow the wall up then. There's no jars this side, is there? Any jars this side? No, all the jars are the other side, essentially. Okay, so we need to get a jar up onto the wall here. To then blow that up. So we know what we've got to do, it's just making it happen. So, I don't know what other routes we can take with the jar. I don't know if throwing a jar at a barred door would stop it. There is times when you can just throw a jar, and that will get rid of the bar. That one didn't obviously do it. Okay. I don't think we can climb up here though while carrying this. Yeah, we're not going to go anywhere from there. I think it's got to be something to do with that. But it's how. Because that doesn't move any further. To climb up to there. Yeah, I thought this would get us closer than it does, but we can't go any further that way. Let's put this down. It's got to be something to do with this. Okay, we've got a bit of a graphical glitch there. The jar stays on there and doesn't move. But yeah, we can't make the jump to there with the jar. Unless there's something, we're obviously missing something, I think. It's not close enough. I can't also place it there either. And again, here I think we can get up to here and then we're stuck. Can we just run around the building? Is there another entrance around the other side? We didn't see if the door was barred the other side. I wonder if we can just get in that way. There's always that option, isn't there? Back of the place could be open. There's a few rocks floating. There's a few graphical issues with this bit. I don't know why. We haven't had too many of them till now. If we go all around there and carry the jar around there for nothing, it's going to be annoying, isn't it? But you've always got to check it. Yeah, for this reason, for some reason, there's a few graphical issues. Can we get in this side is the question. No! There's always a chance that we wouldn't be able to. I thought I'd try at the very least. It was worth a look. You never know if you could have been able to get on the other side. So we've got to do something with the jars. And get them round the other side from there. What is the way to do it? But yeah, we've got to blow that wall up down there. I don't think there's anything else I can see that will work currently. The only thing we've not checked is actually right at the top of this. Though I can't seem to make that jump work. Yeah, the only thing we've not checked is if there's anything up top. I lost a lot of health there. We know this door is barred as well. I don't think I can get on top, to be fair. There is a hole in the roof there, but I don't think it's enough to do anything. But that's what we need to get into. We've got to get a jar of oil over the top, essentially. Hang on, there was a ribbon there. I think it's on the front. Yeah, we can't do anything by there. There's a window here with ribbon in it. There's also an open window here. Maybe we don't need to blow the wall up. Okay, so I can now open this door. I don't know if we can get down though from here. We've got a chest there. It's not the one we want. The gear chest is still below. Can I unbar the door from here though? I can. So we don't need to blow the wall up. There is another way. Nothing else up here, is that? Let's double check. No. Yeah, we don't need to unbar the wall. Undo the big hole in the wall. We can afterwards, but it's not needed. So there was a different way of doing it. I'm glad there was. There's our chest. That's a final gear chest done. Which means I think we can upgrade everything now. There's a note there. We'll read the note as well. Evacuation order. That's it. I'm done. Ever since those bandits invaded the Badaya Sands camp, it's been one attack after another. We'll take what we can carry and lock up the rest. Hopefully the lock will keep them busy and we'll have a chance to get away. Right, job done. So we still need one Enigma and three more history points. So there is one there. Historical points. There could be some near gatehouses if we haven't been there. So there's something there. We know there's one there. Just double checking the other places we've been to, we've made sure we haven't left something there. We're so close to getting every area done as well. So close. There's nothing here. I'm just double checking the Winter Palace. No, that's done. Anything of interest? Well, I can see. Obviously, abandoned village we've been to. There wasn't any historical marker there though. But we need 3 still, and we've got 1 marked up. Evacuation site, we've been there. We have. If it's not named, it means we haven't been. We have been all the way around here. Found the missing book. Southern camp, we've been there. Gates, just checking by the gates in case there's something missed by them. That one we've done. I don't know where they are. I really don't. It may be a visit to cartographer and see if we can get them up that way. There's 1 there. So that's 2 then of the 3 we need. Yeah, that's 2 of the 3. So that's nearly there. Still missing 1 though. Right, so we know where 2 of the 3 are that we need. What we'll do is I think we'll go to this viewpoint here. In the House of Wisdom, out, grab that one, go up over here, grab the other one, and then it may be a case we go cartographer to finish that off. What have we got? About half an hour, 35 minutes. So close to being done. It's just a case of getting these last little bits. As I say, if I have to do the scaffolding off stream, we'll do the scaffolding off stream. But then we've got the side quest to do, which have got some story to them. It may be worth, I don't know. I think tomorrow's stream is going to be Mirage again, and then Thursdays will probably be Dying Light 2, and then that Friday we start Spider-Man. Right, we've got the historical point of view. Why have we got a marker 1 up? That's there. That's why. Take that off. So we're heading to this one over here, this historical point. I'm guessing there's no musician nearby, just because I still know we need musicians tonight. What I'm going to quickly do is pass time, because that trophy could be done in a second as well. Trophy achieved, Dawn and Dusk. I knew that one could be done pretty quick. Let's see where we're at. I know roughly where we're at. Let's have a look. 84% towards the platinum, 43 or 51 trophies achieved. I'd say the biggest ones I think will be the Assassinate 10 Guards, Scaffolding, and unlock all skills, because we're going to have to do a lot of the side missions that are still showing up to get them last skill points. But we've got every gear chest now. I don't want to spend the money and upgrade everything, because we need that for doing the tool upgrade, so I don't want to use anything yet. But yeah, we can upgrade all our gear and stuff before we finish fully, if we have enough resources, obviously. Currently we need the resources for upgrading our tools, so I'm holding off doing that. The Tomb of Zabaya. Is there anything else here? Because we still need this Enigma. There may be cartographers needed. Find this last Enigma, that's the only thing. Let's have a look what this is. Zabaya bint Jafar. Zabaya bint Jafar, daughter of Jafar, was one of the most famous of the Abbasid princesses. Her charitable and pious foundations made her a well-loved figure in her time. A figure whose memory lives on as a recurring character in 1001 Nights. Zubaydah grew up in the Abbasid court of her grandfather Caliph al-Mansur. Legend tells that he chose her name Little Butterball to describe how she was the best part of the family. It's like butter is the best product of milk. I disagree. Milk's just a brilliant on its own. After marrying her cousin, Caliph Harun al-Rashid, she became a powerful political operator and generous patron in her own right. Most famous endeavour was the improvement of the pilgrimage route leading from Iraq to Mecca, later called the Darb-e-Zubaydah or Zubaydah's Trail. This was an important charitable project towards which she directed extensive resources. She built herself a large and lavishly furnished palace in Baghdad, which she hosted her own intellectual debates, poetry recitations and theological discussions. At the death of her husband, her son Al-Amin succeeded him as Caliph. A civil war soon erupted between Al-Amin and his half-brother Al-Mamun, with the latter gaining the upper hand and besieging Baghdad from August 812 to September 813. I'm struggling with words for some reason. Zubaydah supported her son throughout the siege, moving away from her palace to remain with him in the Round City during the final stage of the fighting. In the end, Al-Amin was captured and executed. She was quickly exiled from Baghdad, but came back to the city after a few years. Upon her death in 831, she was buried in what was described as an unremarkable funerary monument. It became a frequently visited spot for pilgrims about to start the Hajj and wishing to thank this most famous of Abbasid queens for her charitable works. So a really important place then to people who live here, and a good place to start your journey if you're going to Mecca, by the looks of things. But I'm just looking to see if there's an enigma or anything here. That was my main thinking, was there something hidden here that we needed to do. Ah, enigma, we found the location. This is the final one that he's collecting, and it is here. There we go. We don't need to do anything with it, we just need to pick it up. So, we have 2 more historical places to find, and then every territory is then done. We know where one is. We are missing 1 historical marker, which is going to be really annoying if we can't find it. So, does the cartographer show us historical markers? That's the question. I don't know if they do. All we know, it's one in the wilderness, and it could be anywhere. Even if we think we've kind of explored quite thoroughly, to be fair. The fact we found the secret book says we have kind of explored as thoroughly as we can. But to be missing a historical site is kind of annoying. Okay, let's go and do this one that we know about here. It may be we then might be able to see where the other one is. Thanks for the like, much appreciated otherwise. Once again, a massive thank you to everyone who come across in the previous stream. Obviously, the stream crashed. There's nothing we can do, unfortunately. But thank you for those that came across, much appreciated. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to this historical marker that is marked up, and then from there we're going to try and find the last one. I'm loath to go cartographer because I don't think cartographer shows historical markers. It's normally enigmas and things, but we're going to get this one and we're going to need 1 more, and that's it. That's everything seen. And then it's going to be side missions, scaffolding and things like that to be done. Annoyingly, that's how close we are. It's just the fact that we can't find 1 flipping marker. It's always the way. The last one's the hardest. But when we've explored and found, like, the hidden book and stuff, you'd kind of expect that we'd know where most things are.
Let us get a wider view.
There's nothing showing up, though. We have found that, annoyingly, Enkidu doesn't always see what's there. I don't know why you would expect to Enkidu to be able to see everything, but we've noticed that we've only found something when we've come close to it ourselves. Alright, what is this one? Baghdad's canals. In Baghdad's dry climate, the city's water supply depending on a dense network of natural and artificial waterways, starting, of course, with the Tigris and its tributary, the Dila River. Added to these was a system of canals whose construction could be traced over millennia, and which was restored and expanded by Umayyads and Abbasids. Around the city, this network was incredibly dense and went from large navigable canals to very narrow trenches. Some of the water was also provided by canals coming from the Euphrates to the west. This massive system fulfilled multiple needs, providing the city with the water necessary for daily consumption, hygiene, a sewer system, etc. Played a crucial role in irrigating the cultivated lands around Baghdad, turning them into the breadbasket of the city and its growing suburbs. Linked by canals, the Tigris and the Euphrates were also essential communication and trading routes of worldwide importance, used to bring goods and people from the Indian Ocean to the Mediterranean region. Finally, the water system could easily turn into a useful defensive feature when needed. Most of the bridges over Baghdad were in fact on wooden pontoons, which could be disconnected or even destroyed in case of attack. That's quite clever, really. This useful system came at a cost. Maintaining it was extremely labour intensive, demanding ever-increasing efforts from a large number of free and enslaved workers. Very clever, though, to use the canals in that way, to be fair. Right. 1 historical marker, where could you be? Okay, we've been there before, and there was a gear chest there. Is there definitely nothing in the Winter Palace? We haven't missed one here. I wonder if we fast travel back to here and head left. Just because it could be something so simple that we missed in the original starting place. So we are very close to getting all this done and getting the platinum. 17th channel platinum as well. And we need to at some point to get back and do Spider-Man. Do the first Spider-Man game. We'll do that. Well, we'll have a vote once we finish Spider-Man 2 anyway. But I'm thinking maybe do Spider-Man 2 and then do Spider-Man. Well, normally you do the first one first, admittedly, but we just haven't had the chance to do it on stream on the channel. I've played it myself personally many moons ago, but I was aiming to do it before we did Spider-Man 2. We just never got a chance to do so. Right, if we go across the water here, there is another part of the city here. And my kind of thinking was, there's nothing over here according to the map. So did we miss something over here? As this is kind of like the starting place, wasn't it? We're not wanted or anything, so it's not a massive issue. I just wondered if this would be, there'd be something here we missed, because we haven't really got anything on the map for this area. I'm also looking for scaffolding, because we know we need scaffolding. Nothing's showing up though, is it?
What do you see, Enkidu?
There's nothing showing up. I was hoping there'd be something here. Historical reference point. Just something that would give us something, but doesn't look like there is. And I don't know if the... We're not meant to be on here. I don't know if the photographer does historical points.
I need your help, my friend.
There doesn't seem to be anything there. We are being seen. Okay, I'm thinking cartographer. Because this last one could be anywhere. Oh, they're saying that. What's that? Let's just head that way. I'm off. I'm going. Leave me alone. I want to see what this is. But yeah, if we don't manually find one, I think cartographer might be our best bet. Is this anything?
What see you, my friend?
We've noticed some don't show up until you're next to them, that's the thing. But yeah, it's not there. Right, I think our only option really is cartographer. I'm just trying to look at any building that could be of significance, to be fair. There is one further along here. But yeah, any building of significance, anything that could be potentially have an historical reference. Kind of what we're looking for this final one. As I say, Enkidu doesn't always show them up.
Show me everything.
Anything showing up in Enkidu? No. Where else did we not really go and do much? Ah, the excavation site. There's something there as well. There's a lot of these little huts around. So the excavation site we went to for the story. But I don't think we did too much there. Could there be a point there we missed, potentially? So we're going to run across this next one. As I say, all we need is one more historical point. And that's every territory done. And then it's everything else, which isn't too major. It's the scaffolding, I think it's going to take time and skill points and missions. There's nothing here, is there? No. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to fast travel down here. Which one was it? It's this one here, isn't it? We go in there. I'm going to fast travel to this one. Because I know we came there for the story, but because we were focused on story time, did we miss an historical reference point? Just because the story was our focus, that's the thing. So I'm wondering if we missed something because of that. I don't know if there's going to be soldiers here, but we'll head straight there and see if we see anything. If we don't find anything here, I think we are going to have to go to cartographer and hope they can have the map for one. It's only one we need, that's the thing.
What do you see, Enkidu?
I don't think there's any soldiers here now. There was during the mission, that's what made me wonder. Oh yeah, we're not allowed in there. So we're not allowed in there. But I don't think there's any historical marker here either.
Let us get a wider view.
Nothing is showing up.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah. Is there a load of scaffolding in here? There is. Oh wow, okay, so we know we need 20 scaffolding. There's a load of scaffolding here that can be collapsed. So potentially, how many have we got here that we can collapse? 1, 2, 3. That's 3 towards our total that we need of 20. So in we go. I'm just going to collapse the scaffolding because that's what we need. That's 2. There was a 3rd as well we could collapse over here. I'm not even worried about fighting people. I just wanted to get the scaffolding. That's another 3 done then towards our 20 needed. I wonder if they come back. As in, if we fast travelled back to the viewpoint, would the scaffolding then come back? I want to test the theory. Because that gives us 3 every time. I know we're looking for this one viewpoint, but if that gives us 3 every time, that's a quicker way of doing it than running around Baghdad, to be fair. It may not respawn, to be fair, but we shall see. If it does, a couple of times of doing this would be enough, I think. Doesn't help us with this last bit, though, does it? Okay, we'll head back there to see if this will show up. Just want to know if they come back. I don't know if they count the second time. That's the only thing. I would assume they come back. But there's no guarantee, is that's the thing. I would assume they do.
Go away.
They do. They're back again. Nothing's going on, I just need scaffolding. Scaffolding down there.
What just happened? What?
There we go. That's 3 lots of scaffolding done again. My only concern is they don't count because we're redoing them and redoing them. But potentially they should. So that's 6 done in quite quick succession. I don't know how many we've done naturally before that. But I think I was expecting this to be the hardest thing we needed to do. But I don't know if it will be. If this works, 3 at a time, so that's 6 done, this will be 9. Obviously we're not finding this last point. We've only got about 20 minutes left. But the scaffolding done is a big thing. Okay, this would be 9. I think we've probably done 6 or maybe 8 around Baghdad itself. So this is 9. 25 times in total might be enough. as I say, if this works, it's a little bit boring to do this back and forth, but if it works, it works. So, there they are. Not worried about the guards, and you know, we're not aiming to fight the guards, we're just here to smash the scaffolding to bits.
Hold on.
Give me scaffolding. One there. One there. 3 lots of scaffolding again. So, depending on how many we've done around Baghdad, I would expect to maybe do that 1 or 2 more times, and that potentially could be trophy. As I say, I'm guessing that respawning them does work, but we don't know for sure. Don't I can fast travel while they're after me, can I? No. So I need to obviously get away enough that they can't then find me. And then we can fast travel again. And that would be 12 times done. So that does seem to be a best way of doing it, is to just keep going back to 3 scaffolding in one place. If you had to do the whole 20 in one place, then what are you talking? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 7 times? And you'd have that trophy in the bag within 7 times of doing it. It's not a big distance to travel, it doesn't take long to do. So that seems to be the best way of getting the 20 things, in my opinion. 20 scaffolding done. Yeah, it definitely seems to be the best way of doing it. Obviously, we don't know if it definitely counts yet until it pops up. So we've done 9. This will be number 12. So I think either this attempt or the next one should be enough, in theory. We'll know once we've done it. As I say, I'm not fussed about being seen, just slow things down, but only because then we need to escape. Right, it's number 3 done. Did someone just say they shot themselves? Sounded like it. Obviously get away from the guards. So we've done that 12 times now. I reckon one more time. If it doesn't pop next time, then it doesn't work. We'll know for definite, I think, either this time or the following. I'm trying to think roughly how many we've done naturally around Baghdad, and I don't know. That's the thing. It's something we kind of didn't bother doing during the story quite early on, because it just never popped up as something that seemed to be helpful to do, so we never did it. And obviously now we're paying that price, but it's fairly simple to do. This is the kind of thing I should make a video out, but I don't normally bother with things like that. I don't do guides because I don't use guides, and I wouldn't go and look at a video of how to do something like this. But I know that's the kind of thing that YouTube wants you to do, reviews and things. But for me, it's something I've just never done, mainly because it doesn't interest me. There we go, trophy achieved. Gifted Escapist, that has worked. So going back and forth has worked. Obviously we just need to get away. But that is the 20 scaffolding done. I'm amazed it worked, to be fair. I'm glad it did, because that makes a massive difference to what we have left to do. But yeah, interesting. So 44 trophies earned on 51, 87%. 10 guards while blending is probably going to be tricky as well, to be fair. I'm glad that one's done though. So we're still missing one place somewhere in the wilderness, and we don't know where it is. I can't see anywhere that's shown up. There's interesting points everywhere, but there's obviously something major we're looking for. That one's been done as a historical site. This bit seems a little bit empty. I know obviously we had the Alibaba mission there. I'm only guessing the cartographer does it. I don't know if they do. But let's go to cartographer and see if there is a map for historical sites. I think that is our best bet. We've only got about 10 minutes left. I think tomorrow morning's stream will continue to be Mirage as we hunt for this platinum trophy. We are close, but there's still a decent amount to do that I think it'll take maybe not the whole stream, but most of the stream tomorrow, is my thinking. We're hoping the cartographer will give us a map for historic points in the wilderness, because that's one that we're missing, all territories. I'd like to get that done today if we can. And then tomorrow we've got side missions to do to get the 6 remaining skill points or 5 remaining skill points needed for all the skills unlocked. We've got to blend in with guards, blend in with people to kill guards as well. That's another one we need to do tomorrow. Let's have a look, see if he does it.
Hello.
I'm hoping he does, otherwise we've got to keep running around.
What have you got today?
By all means, take a look.
Nothing. Yeah, he doesn't give us... We've bought out the whole shop with nothing more to sell you. There's all the receipts. That doesn't help us. We need an historical site still in the wilderness.
I will be off then.
It's the one thing that's causing us an issue is an historical site in the wilderness. That's annoying. I thought we could hopefully get a map from him. Right. Let me go here. Mainly because that area looks quite bare. Obviously the Alibaba mission was there, that had an historical reference point as well, where we learn more about Alibaba. Yeah, one historical site missing. And we don't know where it is. It's basically look for interesting things on the map that could potentially be something. Like Palm Grove, we've been there. But could there be a historical marker there potentially? Because it's Palm Grove, I'm just wondering if maybe a historical marker would be with the palms, maybe. That's a base there, isn't it? If I remember correctly, we don't need to go into that though. But yeah, is there something around Palm Grove potentially? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Something's won't show when we're nearby. We've noticed in Kidu he's actually quite poor at showing everything up. Which surprised me, to be fair. The reason I'm on foot is just in case something nearby that we haven't seen. It could be anything major to farming, the land around Baghdad. There's a few snakes there. Fair few snakes there indeed. But yeah, is there something
I need your eyes.
that we just haven't really been there? I'm gonna head to the palm place and just see if anything shows up there. This is Palm Grove. But there's nothing here. Because I wondered if there'd be something historically about Palm Grove itself. Doesn't seem to be. There is a road coming up here. That takes us to here. Let's follow that road. Because there is something there. I don't know what it is, but there is something. What's that? Kicking off. What's this here? It's just a village, I think, isn't it? Can't see
Guide me.
anything here, though, annoyingly. Yeah, no historical marker that I can see. I can't believe I'm missing one. And I just, the kind of thing I didn't think would be that difficult would be clearing these. I thought they'd be really simple, really obvious. Where's that leading there? So that road leads down here. to down this kind of corner, which I don't think we've been. It's definitely worth following the roads, I think, because they're going to lead you to places. Potentially, that could be something we're looking for. So we'll follow the markings on the sand currently and just see if anything pops up. Seems to be the road trodden. Just because I wonder if this maybe will be the right place to go to.
Go, Enkidu.
Nothing currently though. I'd say the roads well trodden are the ones you want to be following, because surely they're the ones that people go. So any historical point to be around that, surely. Well, there's the trail. But I lost the trail for a minute there, well, I did lose the trail, to be fair. The start to the trail, that would tell us something. Historical reference, maybe.
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Doesn't seem to be anything there. I'm annoyed that cartography doesn't do it. Have we been down there? Don't know if we've been down this way. Why is there a direct place to hide there? Palm leaves. Okay, I'm thinking we follow this down to here. Just because I'm curious in case there's anything there. Don't know what this last bit would be. I've gone too far, haven't I? Looked like a waterfall type place I wanted to see when we got there. Just I'm curious to see if that could be something. Where are we now then? So I want to go. I think it was. Well, there's an island there. This road kind of goes round. Still Palm Grove though.
Show me the path.
And nothing coming up still. There is one historical place we've got to go and see, and it is somewhere in the wilderness. Thank you for the like, followers, much appreciated. Especially during this annoying time. One historical site needed to have every place cleared, and I just can't see it. Let me get off for a second, just because there's a load of stuff here. Still need resources to upgrade all their tools fully. As I say, I think tomorrow we'll be back on this to finish off the final trophies. We haven't got many to do, but this one's now frustrating me. I cannot for the life of me see where it could be. There's going to be some interesting point of reference somewhere on the map for this final one. But it is where and what. There's a building there. I think we went there, didn't we, previously, before we did the side mission for that. We've been here, we found the lost book that is not marked up. We know that's a base there. I'm pretty sure there's not something there though. We have been nearby. Just need to check if we haven't missed it. Because when you zoom out, it doesn't show up. Only shows up if you're zoomed right in. I'm thinking by the actual city of Baghdad potentially. As we are about to run out of time for this morning as well. There's nothing there. That's the 4 market gates. Nothing there either. Been here. So we found one by the tomb. Sort of far area. I think we've been there at some point, so it's not going to be there because we wouldn't have missed it. Off here by the tomb. There's nothing there, is there? I was so hoping that it would randomly find it, but it's not there. I don't know. That's a weird one. But unfortunately, we are out of time for this morning. Trophy-wise, we are so close to being done for 17 channel Platinum. I was hoping we'd get done today. There was always a chance we wouldn't. We're 87% done, 44 trophies earned out of 51. We need to finish off unlocking all skills, which means side missions. They're the last 5 remaining skill points. Fully explore territories are missing 1 area here. Upgrade all tools. We just need a few more bits for that. Save up to 2,007 dirhams. We've probably got enough stuff to sell that will give us that ultimately. 5 musicians, easy peasy, and assassinate 10 guards while blending. So tomorrow morning stream, instead of Dying Light as the schedule said, as I explained, that we'd actually move things to make things work. We'll be back in Assassin's Creed Mirage tomorrow morning to finish this off by looks of things. We are so close. We need one area in there, and then that's us done. As I say, we are 31 hours, 31 minutes in. And I think we've probably got... It probably won't even be the whole stream tomorrow morning. Musab, good morning, how are you? We're just finishing for the morning, I'm afraid. You found the story boring. I have found it interesting. I'd like to see the progress from Street Thief to Assassin, and how they betrayed Bassam as someone who was trying to better himself. Which I really like, to be fair. And all the historical markers are interesting. To learn about a culture that I know nothing about is interesting as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I enjoyed the story. Especially when you start to like a character that we didn't like in Valhalla, that's the thing. But yeah, it was interesting the way they portrayed him. But everyone's got their own opinion, I get that. But that is us for this morning. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning as we look to finish off the Platinum Trophy in Assassin's Creed Mirage. If we have still got a decent amount of time left in the morning, we may do 2 individual streams. One will be Mirage, then we'll move back to Dynamite 2. Friday morning is the big one. Spider-Man 2 releases Friday morning. We'll be live on release